Oh, hey, how's it going? Happy Tipsy Tuesday. So, today we're going to talk about how do you enjoy your wine on St. Patrick's Day? Okay? Okay. Yeah, because, is it just me, or when St. Patrick's Day rolls around, does it seem to be all about, the beer and the whiskey, right? Yeah. So, today we're going to talk about, I'm actually going to adjust the camera a little bit. Today, we're going to talk about how to enjoy your wine on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm also going to give you a couple of my favorite wines to enjoy at the same time. Okay, awesome, great, wonderful. So, this weekend, I had my Watch Awards for, being nominated for Best Musical and all that kind of stuff for Aida. It was super exciting, and not oddly enough. So, it's a big celebration time, so we're gonna be, drinking a bunch of wine, right? Of course. I had a lot of bubbly, and I had this realization when I woke up yesterday, or not really when I woke up, around lunch yesterday, and I was like, I drank a whole lot of bubbly, and I did not have a hangover. Not at all. I felt fabulous. I felt wonderful. Wouldn't you want to feel wonderful after a wonderful evening of enjoying with your friends and having a great time and not have to feel like crap the next day? Yeah? Wouldn't you? Of course. So yeah, I'm Tiara, aka T, your professional wino and personal shopper of wine, helping pair people with their perfect wine and giving people the confidence to have a great wine selection, as well as pairing their wine, and of course, having a wonderful, yeah, lifestyle. All right, so let's get to the goods. Do you like my little St. Patty's Day, I don't know, shot glassy thing? So, how do you enjoy your wine on St. Patrick's Day? Well, my thing about, I'm not a big beer drinker, and reasons why I don't really drink a lot of beer, mainly is because I don't like it. I just don't. I had my college days, and I tried, and I put in the work, and I completely understand and totally get it for those people who are huge craft beer and beer enthusiasts. You do have to, develop a palate for that kind of thing. I don't drink coffee either, and same thing. I feel like you have to develop a palate just like you have to develop a palate for wine. So everyone has their thing, and I'm not knocking beer. It's just not my thing. I do enjoy whiskey from time to time. It's a fan favorite of mine, but it also has a lot of sugar in it, so I try to limit that because that's what gives you the headache. So yeah, let's talk the wine. One of the wines that I want to suggest for St. Patrick's Day is Vino Verde, specifically because it's literally translates to green wine. So Vino Verde just kind of makes sense if we're going for the St. Patrick's Day kind of style and flair. But my number one, what I think that you should be sipping on, especially if you want to kind of hang out with your cool beer drinking friends and kind of I don't know, stay included, if you will, is sticking with bubbly. Bubbly is one of my favorites. I'm either a bubbly or a red wine kind of girl, and if my red wine is bubbly, that's even better. And main things, bubbles help carry the alcohol to your bloodstream faster, so you feel bubbly faster. So that's always a fun thing. You're going out, you're trying that party, and feel good. There you go. Bubbly's gonna do it for you. Champagne, sparkling wine, it's technically the same thing. It's just champagne has to be made in Champagne, France. So it's all the same. Cava, a little bit different flavor profile, but it's still bubbly. Rosé, all of that. I'm down with all of them. I'm thinking more of the Semi-Secco Brut champagne style, just because, typically a bar would have Bud Light or something on tap, and they put the green food coloring in it. You could put green food coloring in like Prosecco or something like that, and it can look almost like your green mug of beer. And if you want to like really fit in with the rest of the crew, you can just ask your bartender like, hey, can I get whatever sparkling you have, and can you put it in a beer mug with a little bit of green in it so I can fit in with my friends? My doctor wants me to drink more wine and cut out the beer, or whatever you want to tell them. And then you can like fit in and look like everybody else, because it's bubbly-ish, it's carbonated, so there you go. And I think it tastes better, personally. Haha. Also benefits for drinking bubbly. So it goes to your brain faster. I feel like it's lighter. Like my thing about, one of the big things about me drinking beer, quitting drinking beer at least, is I always felt bloated and heavy, and like the amount that it takes me to drink and then the feeling I have afterwards to like get to that like nice buzz feeling is just like gross and weighted down and just like sloshy. So bubbly, a lot less, and has a great effect. So that's kind of how I feel about that. So it feels lighter. It also has actually like less calories than most alcoholic beverages. Less calories, less sugar, and less carbs. So it's like kind of like the healthiest that you can pick with if drinking were to be healthy. So that's kind of where I'm like, yes, go with the bubbles, because bubbles are fun and great. And so yeah, you're going to be able to sip on it a lot longer. You are going to, typically most bars, they offer, or even some restaurants, if they don't do it like by the glass, they'll give you this little, like the little bottle thing, and they're usually like $9 to $10. So you get like this bottle thing, and it's usually 2 full glasses or 2 full flutes of bubbly anyway. So you're getting like 2 for 1 in the little bottle. So it's kind of a better deal that way. And so you have your little bottle of bubbles, and you're sipping in it, and you can put it in the mug if you want. Sorry, Jay doesn't know that I'm doing a live right now, because obviously he didn't check his messages. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm calling him out right now. Yeah, drink the bubbly, hip the bubbly. I'm gonna let him know that I'm live again. So there we go. So we were saying that you should Vino Verde, green wine, bubbles, fun wine, my favorite. And then I was also gonna say, like, drink more agua throughout the day. That's just kind of like one of my best tips. Drink some water. I always have water on hand, and I think that's a big thing with feeling better the next day, is making sure that you're intermittently sipping your drink and adding the agua and all that good stuff. So as I was talking about earlier on, like not having a hangover, put hangover free. If you would really love more information on getting some like hangover free vino, because like we make jokes about it, but really if you want to chat more about wine that's gonna like actually have you feeling good the next day, I'm happy to give you some info on that. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Tipsy Tuesday, and cheers.